Alrighty everyone, welcome back. So as you can tell by the title of this video, I am going to be ranking jerseys in my collection today. I do this every single year. I think I've done it for the last 4 years or so that I've been making videos. So this is the fourth installment of that. And this should be a fun one. Now, a few disclaimers before we get into the initial top 40. I am not ranking every single one of my jerseys. There are a few that are at my other house that are not going to be included in this ranking. Eventually, though, I will bring them over when I remember to and do a full ranking because I have over 50 jerseys. When you look in terms of how many I have over 50. Right here, right now, I have 45. I believe I have like maybe 9 or 10 at my other house. But the majority of them are here and they're in this ranking. So I do have a few behind me that are disincluded. These are 5 of the 45 jerseys. And the main reason why they're back there is because the 2 Flyers ones, there's already ones of them in the collection in this ranking. Like I do have one of the Flyers home in the rankings. Then a same one with the Blues because I have 2 Blues jerseys. This is actually the older one. I've had this one for a much longer time, but I put the other one in. The other 2, the Nordiques and the NHL White, are 41 and 42 respectively. So they will just not be included in the ranking overall. What I am wearing, though, is number 40, because I thought, why not? It is the NHL Blue from 2022, I believe. Maybe 2020? Not 100% sure, but I believe it's 2022 was when these versions of the All-Star jerseys came out. But yeah, I wear these. I don't wear these that much anymore in videos because I have every team's jersey. But still, I think that still a nice jersey. I don't think it's any higher than 40, though. So without further ado, you can see some of them in the background. But let's get straight into the meat and potatoes of this video, the top 39. Let's get it. So number 39 is the Minnesota Wild alternate jersey. I am not a fan of this. I am not a fan of this jersey. I guess the logo's nice. I'm not really a big fan of it. There's Andrew Brunette, the current coach of the Predators. I just don't like it, to be honest with you. It's not one of my favorites. It's not one that I will wear a lot in videos unless if it's Wild videos. I've actually been actively trying to get a new Wild jersey because of this. So yeah, that's why it's 39. It's not one of my favorite jerseys. Number 38 is a jersey that is widely regarded as terrible. It is the Nashville Predators Stadium Series jersey. I think when I made this list previously, it was actually much higher than it is now. Or it was much higher in last year's ranking than it is this year. But it's a nice jersey, I guess. Just this whole thing is weird to me. Like the Smashville, it's a cool concept. The letters are mismatched. They don't look right. The numbers are huge. It's also Matt Duchene, which one thing you're going to notice is a lot of the jerseys in my collection are are players that are no longer on those teams. Hence the brunette. I believe all those in the back there are actually players who are no longer on those teams. But regardless, yeah, Duchene, it's a nice jersey. I like it a lot. And I think that it's okay. I wouldn't say that I like it a lot. I don't know what I was going for there. But that's why it's lower on the list. Number 37 here now is the Carolina Hurricanes home from 1997, 1998. This is one of those jerseys where it's okay. It's not one of my favorites. It's okay. And again, it may have been way higher in last year's, and my opinion has just changed. That's something that happens a lot on the channel. My opinions will change, but honestly, I think it's a decent jersey. I wear it in Hurricanes videos. It's my only Hurricanes jersey. Overall, I think that it's not terrible. There's ones that are better than it, though, if I'm being honest. Number 36, and I'm not going to lie to you. I honestly, now that I think about it, I want to put this one lower. It's the Ducks away from the last couple of seasons. I despise this. It makes nothing original, nothing fun about it. It's just so boring. And the only reason why it's probably higher is because I despise some of these jerseys below it even more. Honestly, Honestly, I might even make a swap here mid-video. I might swap these and move, but I'm going to keep the same ranking. But if I were to look at this again, I would definitely move this one lower on the list. Maybe even put it at last, to be honest, because it's just it's one that I've been actively trying to get a new jersey for it. I've been actively trying to get a new Ducks jersey that isn't this. And it's either I wear this or I wear a Mighty Ducks jersey, which would be interesting. But regardless, that is number 36. Number 35. This jersey to me is okay. Oh, it's falling off the thing. But this jersey to me is all right. It's not terrible. Chicago Blackhawks. It's from like the 90s, or it might be even from like the 1930s was when this jersey originated. But there were throwbacks like in the 90s of it. I think it's okay. It's not bad. I would definitely get a new Blackhawks jersey, maybe even Connor Bedard, but I would definitely get a new one. I wouldn't keep this exactly. I guess it's okay, but honestly, I wouldn't like. It's not something that is one of my favorites in the collection. Definitely not. I think this is number 34. I'm already losing count. Yeah, 39. So this is 34 here. It's a Coyotes away before they went to the Kachina. I think that the Yawning Coyote is cool. It's OEL on the back, which makes it even worse. It's okay. It's not one of my favorite jerseys. Again, we're getting into the range where like the jerseys they're decent, but they're not my favorites on the list. And I think that it's good enough, but it's not great, to be honest. Number 33. Hopefully not. Yeah, I think this is 33. Can I count? Yeah, no, it's 33. I'm already losing my mind. So USA, this is blank on the back. It's cool to wear when the USA wins like the World Juniors or something. You'll see it on display every now and then. But personally, it's not the best jersey in the world, but it's also not the worst. I would love to get a Canada jersey, but this just seems pretty basic to me. It's got the Adidas logo on it, or the Nike logo, not the Adidas. But regardless, I think it's okay. It's not my favorite, obviously. Number 32, Toronto Arenas. Toronto Arenas, it's all right. It's not one of my favorites. It's very basic, to be honest. I think this was really higher on the earlier lists. When you go back and look at like 2023 and 2022, I think it was way higher because I've had this for a long time. But it's so basic. Nothing much to it. Just Toronto. It's cool. It's cool for the history. I wear it sometimes in videos, but it's not my favorite by far. It's kind of grown out of me, if that makes any sense recently. Number 31. If I can get it loose from the clip, the hangers there. 31 is this Florida Panthers home. I think it's probably better than it's ranked on this list. I do like the logo. I think that the sunrise thing here, I think it's cool. I think the jersey, again, it's pretty basic. That's why it's probably lower on this list. But I like it. I think that it's nice to wear in Panthers videos. Would I love to get a current Panthers jersey? Yes. I would love to, and I think that in the future I'm going to start targeting it, trying to get jerseys like that, and not stick with all these it's not an alternate. Stick with all these old homes and alternates and all that stuff. Try to get some new things in the collection. So definitely something I'm going to try to go for in the future. Number 30. So number 30. So just outside of just in the top 30. Is this New York Islanders home. It is my only Islanders home jersey, or my only Islanders jersey. No one on the back. It's basic. It gets the job done, though. I think it's from the 90s, early 2000s, after the Fisherman logo was scrapped. I think that this jersey came in. I think it's nice. I like the colors. But again, it's very basic. Nothing that I would be ranking really high on this list. Number 29. And Sens fans might get mad at me for this, but I am putting this at number 29. It's got Erik Karlsson on the back, because of course it does. I wear this in a lot of Sens videos. Honestly, it's okay. It's not one of my favorites. I'm not a fan of the logo, to be honest with you. I like their new logo more than I like their old one, to be brutally honest with you. I know some people won't like that. But I think it's still a nice jersey. It's just not higher on the list. I like the shoulder patch as well. Overall, I think it's good. It's good. Number 28. So hopefully I'm still in order here, or else I'm going to look really bad in a second. Vegas Golden Knights away. It's got Marchessault on the back because, of course, it does. He's no longer a Vegas Golden Knight that's at this point. I think a lot of them down the list are players who are no longer on the team. I think every single one has been a player who's not on the team anymore. So just shows how I don't care who's on the back of jerseys. But I think this Marchessault one's cool. It's Adidas. It's my third jersey in the collection, actually. I got this jersey a very long time ago, like early 2020. I think it was like my first unboxing video, if you go look at the history of the channel. But still, I like it a lot. I think it's a cool jersey, and I think that, it's definitely lower than some of the other ones, and I might get some complaints in the comments, but I like it. It's okay. Number 27, I hope. I'm going to have to do a recount here at some point. 27, I have the Flyers home. And again, as I said, the other ones are in the back, so it's not like I'm not including 3 of the same jersey on the list. I've done that before. I really don't know the point of doing it now. But again, it's Gostisbehere, because of course it is. Basic, but again, I'm a Flyers fan. I like this jersey a lot, and I think that it definitely warrants being in the top 30 for sure. So at number 26, if I can pull it up here, is this Buffalo Sabres. A lot of them are Fanatics, by the way. A lot of them, the majority of them are either Fanatics or Reebok, or even honestly some vintage in there too. It's mainly because when I was trying to collect every team, I didn't really care what brand it was. I wasn't like, oh, I want Adidas. No, I wanted to. I just wanted all the jerseys. But this is Buffalo's. Basic. It's got Eichel on the back, like you could have guessed. I think it's nice enough. It's not one of my favorites again, but I like the striping. The colors are nice. I love the blue. But again, it's not one of my favorites on the list. I think I'm gonna have to pause because I already figured out where I am. All right, so at number 25, I had to do a recount. I'm gonna have to do that a few times. But at number 25 here, I have my Colorado Avalanche home jersey. It's got Joe Sakic on the back. I think it's a nice jersey. I like the curves on it at the bottom, the striping, the colors, and the secondary logo as well. I think it's a nice jersey, and I think it definitely warrants being at basically the halfway mark in these countdowns. So yeah, overall, I think it's a nice jersey there from the Colorado Avalanche. So number 24 here now, we are almost down to the top 20. We have my Winnipeg Jets blank. If you're wondering, this was the final jersey that I got in my collection before I got all 32 teams. So it was something that was an amazing accomplishment. It only happened like a couple months ago. It was an amazing accomplishment. I'm still very happy that I'm able to have all 32 teams in my collection. It's something I'm very proud of. But yeah, I like this jersey. I think people really underrate the Winnipeg Jets jerseys. I think they're all very nice. The colors are nice. I'm sorry for the glare, by the way. But the colors are really nice. I think that, the Winnipeg thing here, I like the secondary logo as well. It's not used a ton, but still, it's a very nice jersey. Funny thing is, I had a friend who tried to ship me a Jets jersey for so long, or Jets merchandise, and he was gonna do it, and I'm just like, dude, I gotta buy this one. It's on sale. I have to do it. So yeah, Winnipeg Jets blank. It's still a nice jersey. Number 23. I have my St. Louis Blues home. Again, as you can tell, it's right back there. Exact same thing, basically. It's Tarasenko, because of course it is. But yeah, Vladimir Tarasenko. I think this jersey's nice. I love the colors. I love the yellow and the white way it mixes together. I think it's a nice jersey. Again, it's not great, but it's still a nice jersey, and I like wearing it in Blues videos when I do talk about them from time to time. Number 22, I believe, is my Calgary Flames, Sean Monahan. This one was relatively recent in the collection, too. I like the Atlanta Thrashers. I like the Canada logo and this other secondary logo as well. I believe that's the, if I'm correct, and Flames fans and other people might get mad at me, I believe this is the flag for Alberta, I think, or the flag for Calgary. I'm not 100% sure, but still. Again, I'm from PA, so don't get mad at me. Nice jersey. I like it a lot. I feel like it could be higher on this list, to be honest with you. But I think, being a 22 is warranted. At number 21, just outside of the top 20, and I think that the hanger for this finally broke. Yeah, there it goes. For this jersey, and I'll show it in a second, but I've been trying to fix the hanger for it here, and it's been giving me issues. I even tried taping it together, but nope, it fully broke off. So I guess that's the end of that. Maybe I can still salvage this somehow, and still I got tape stuck on my hand. Maybe I can salvage this still and just keep it on the jersey. But regardless, as I'm trying to do my collection, here is my Columbus Blue Jackets home. It's a 21, just outside the top 20. I think it's really nice. I know people don't like it. It's Max Domi on the back, but I think it's really nice. I think that this jersey gets a lot of hate, but it's actually one of my favorites. And I know it's very bland, but I love the striping. I like the Blue Jackets logo. I think that it's still a really nice jersey, even though it does get a lot of flack at points for it being hated. So we move out. We are 20 jerseys in. We are going to move into the top 20 now. So starting off here with numero 14. I know that's 14, isn't it? Moving into number 20. I'm not even going to. 15. Wait, no, that's 15. Oh my god, I look stupid. Number 20, not even going to try, is my Detroit Red Wings home. Basic, but I still really like it. I think it's Nyquist on the back. Again, another player who's no longer on the team. I think that, again, the Red Wings is an instant classic. You could honestly argue it being higher on this list, but I still think it's a really nice jersey, and I think that it still deserves being in the top 20, even though it is number 20. So at number 19 here, I have my Pittsburgh Penguins home. Again, the Penguins home is really nice. I don't know why people don't like this as much. Again, I think this is the first player who's still on the team. I still think it's a really nice jersey. I like wearing this a lot. I think that the black and the gold mixes very well together. I still think it's a really good jersey. There are people, though, that don't like it for some reason. But I'm a big fan of it. Do I like the baby blue more and maybe the RoboPen? Yes, sure. But I wasn't alive for the RoboPen. So I wasn't around to see Mario Lemieux and them play. I think Lemieux retired the year before I was born or something. Yeah. So again, I am young, if you couldn't tell. Number 18. So number 18 on this list is my New Jersey Devils home. I've had this for a long time. Corey Schneider, one of my favorite goalies of all time. One of my personal favorites is this jersey. It's only lower because there's a lot of favorites in this collection. But we do start getting into the favorites here with this Devils home. Again, I wear it in videos as much as I can. I think overall it's one of my favorite jerseys to have in the collection, to be honest with you. So at number, I believe this is number 2019. This is 17 in the collection. Here I am second guessing myself again. I have my Seattle Kraken home, and on the back here is Mark Giordano. So this is my first Kraken jersey I got. I got this 2 years ago. I think this could be higher, to be honest. With some of the jerseys that are on this list, I think this could be higher. I love the blue, or I love the teal and the blue. I think it all just meshes so well together on the jersey. Again, it's Fanatics, so it kind of looks like crap. But it's still one of my favorite jerseys in the collection 100%, and I'm very, very happy to have it in the collection, to be honest with you. So, Seattle Kraken, Giordano, it's a very nice jersey overall. So, at number 16, I think we're almost getting down to the home stretch here. Number 16 is the Tampa Bay Lightning home. It's Kucherov, so someone's still on the team, thank God. Again, nice. It's bland, but it's also one of the classics. One of the ones that is just one of the better jerseys in the league. I think that this one is fun. I love the logo here, and I've had it for a very long time. I got this in Christmas of 2020. So I've had this for a very long time in the channel's history. I've worn it plenty of times. Tampa won 2 Stanley Cups while I had this jersey. So again, it's has a lot of history to it. It's a very nice jersey, and I think I probably will not stop wearing it, to be honest with you. Number 15, I believe, and I'm gonna have to do another count of myself here. But number 15 is my Montreal Canadiens home. It's got Drouin on the back, because of course it does. And again, a classic. I think that this one, it's got French on the back that I can't read. But still, I think it's a classic. I think that it's bland, it's basic, but they've been doing this for almost 100 years. I think it's one of the nicer jerseys in the league, and there's no denying it there. So, Canadiens at number 15. Number 14. We're almost through the jerseys that are like my favorites, and then we get into the ones that are like my big favorites. We have my New York Rangers home. It's got Zibanejad, still a player who's still on the team. That's like, what, 2 out of 3? Wow. But again, a nice jersey. I would rather the full-blown Rangers logo on here instead of just Rangers. But I still think it's a nice jersey. It's got the red, white, and blue, which who can't go wrong with red, white, and blue. I think that overall it's a perfect jersey. I wear it as much as I can in Rangers videos. And I think that's all I can really say on it. It's at number 14 on this list. Number 13. And I really hope that I'm still like on the right track when it comes to counting. But 13 is my Oilers home. It's got Gretzky on the back. Again, really nice. I love the blue. I love the orange, the white. I think it's a very nice jersey. It's right. I might move it. If I did this again, I would move a few up. But again, I feel like if I sat down and I look at these jerseys, like I think I'd be changing stuff all day, every day. And it's something that, when you make a collection, when you do it a couple times, when you make a few tweaks, you just got to roll with it. So I'm going with Gretzky's jersey here at number 13. Number 12. And I hope it's number 12. I'm actually going to do a recount. Hang on. So I'm very sorry for the unprofessionalness of this video. But yes, this is number 12. I'm just second-guessing myself the entire time. I have my Philadelphia Flyers home, and it has my name on the back. Now, what's funny is that I'll get comments from people saying that, oh, you have a jersey with your name. What does it matter? Like, this is cool. You can't deny this is cool. If I got, like, my actual name on the back, I think this would be cool. If I got anyone's name on the back, like, personalized, I think it'd be cool. I like this a lot. This is one of my favorite jerseys in the collection. I would put it higher, but there's a lot of other jerseys that I really like. So, the Flyers, it's their most recent home. I think even, like, what's crazy is that, let me grab one of these real quick. So, we'll do a little comparison here. So, this is the old home. This is the new home. You can tell that, like, there is a difference in the orange. And it just makes this jersey so much better for some reason. It's not even that big of a difference of the orange. It's not even that huge of a difference. But it makes the jersey just so much better. It's wild how that works. Number 11. And just outside of the top 10 is my San Jose Sharks jersey. I think this is great. I love the Sharks logo here. I love the secondary logo. What gets me is the colors. The colors are just terrific. And I love to wear this jersey in videos. I don't get to talk about San Jose that often because they're not that great of a team. But I still do think that they hit it out of the park with this one in their inaugural season. I think it's still a great jersey. And I got it from a friend, Keegan. So thank you, Keegan. So that is 30 jerseys right there. We will now move into the top 10. So number 10 is my Vancouver Canucks alternate. This has been much higher in previous. I think it was number 2. But I think a lot of jerseys that I have now, I have really started to like a lot more than this one. And it's kind of grown out of me a little bit. So it's one that I still like. It's Horvatic, because of course it is. But I think that it could be better, to be honest with you. And I think that it's still a classic. It's still one of my favorites, but there are ones that are way better on it in this list. Now, number 9. Number 9 is one that I haven't worn yet. Number 9 is one that I just got. And it's been one of my favorites in the collection for a long time. I got this yesterday. That's how recent this Flyer Stadium Series jersey is from 2024. Now, you will see the Flyers 2019 Stadium Series on this list. Yes, you will see it. But I love this. This is super nice for me. And it's an Adidas too. It's blank on the back. My other one has heart on it, which looks really bad. But still, I think this is terrific. It's by far one of my favorites in the collection. And I just got it. I got it yesterday for like $90 at a mall. I'm like, hell yes, I need to pull the trigger on this. So, Stadium Series from 2024 is at number 9. Again, one of my personal favorites. Number 8. Number 8 here is my Toronto Maple Leafs Reverse Retro. I think this is the second year of the Reverse Retros. It's not as good as the first year. Actually, this might be the first. I think this is the first year because I think they wore this in 2021. So apologies for that error. But the 2021 Reverse Retro, I like it a lot. I like the gray. I love the Leafs logo. It's a Fanatics again, but I still think it's a really nice jersey. To be honest, I might even put this over that. But again, if I just sit here for like a day just looking at these jerseys, I will be going back and forth all day long. So I'm not even going to try and just sit down and go through it. I looked at the jerseys. I knew which ones were my favorites, but I ranked them in that way. I made a few tweaks, and then I was like, yeah, I got to roll with this. So there you go. Number 7. Number 7 is my Vegas Golden Knights alternate. The thing that holds this back is the glitter. It's got Fleury on the back too. The glitter really holds it back. I think it's really nice, but there's a lot of glitter. That's the thing. It is really uncomfortable to wear, even as a Fanatics jersey. To be honest, it's got always advance, never retreat. I still think it's a really nice jersey, and I think that I still wear it in a lot of Golden Knights related videos. But again, it's not one that I'm scrambling to wear. Because of just the comfortability. But overall, display-wise, it's a really nice jersey, and I can't deny that whatsoever. Number 6. So we're moving almost into the top 5 here. I have my Boston Bruins alternate. This one was really high at one. I think this was like 3rd last year. It's still one of the ones that I personally do really like. But again, it's just fallen because there's other jerseys that I've started to like more than it. So, Boston Bruins alternate, very basic, but again, it's been known that this is one of my favorite jerseys for years. And I think that when you watch this video every year, for those who watched last year's, it's one of my favorites, without a doubt. So, number 5, we move into the top 5 here. I believe I do have 4 more jerseys left, yes. So, after this one, number 5 is my Flyers 2019 Stadium Series. I don't wear it anymore. I don't wear it anymore for this reason. And the reason and I don't wanna critique it and make it lower on the list because of him on the back. I don't want to do that. And yes, Hart has had some very controversial things happen. He's being charged with, things we won't get into, but I still think when you look at it jersey-wise, this is really nice. And you know what's funny too is there's actually stains from Chiggies and Pete's on it. I will no longer be wearing this jersey. 2 Flyers games. I think I wore it. The last time I wore it was in November of this past year. That was before the allegations came out. I will not be wearing this again. I may wear it in videos. Maybe. And I won't turn around. I'll try not to turn around. But I'm not going to wear it in public again. And that sucks because it's such a nice jersey and I can't wear it in public again because of this guy on the back. Now, can I take it off? Probably. I mean, it's an Adidas, so I probably could take it off, but it's honestly the way it is like this. The background stitched on. I would have to take out the whole background and just make it a blank. So I don't know. And if there's anyone else who's worn 79 on the Flyers, I could try and do that, but. It's just unfortunate that had to go that way with Carter Hart. What's funny, too, is that when I went to the store to buy my Flyers 2024 one yesterday, somebody had a Hart one. The guy who worked there showed me the exact same jersey, but with Carter Hart on it. I'm like, yeah, no, I don't want to get another one of those and ruin a Stadium Series jersey. So number 4 is my LA Kings jersey. This one I got recently. I love this. I love the logo. I love the striping. It's got Gretzky on the back. It's a classic. The Kings have a history of doing awesome jerseys. When I heard they were doing the rebrand and going back to this or something similar to this, I was so happy. Again, it's one of my favorites. It's perfect and it's warranted of being in the top 5. But the top 3 are very special to me. The top 3 are very special to me. And number 3 is another one that I got recently. Was not on the countdown last year. My Coyotes Kachina. I have been trying for years to get a Coyotes Kachina, whether it's the recent one or the one back in the 90s. I tried so hard, and my friend Keegan got one for me, and I was blessed. I was blessed when he bought me this. I am super thankful. It's got the Phoenix Coyotes right there, so it's not even Arizona, it's Phoenix. But again, I am so happy that I have this in the collection. It just sucks that it's white. That's the only thing that stinks. And the reason why I say that is because I can't wear it in videos that much. When I wear white things in videos, it'll blend through, and you can see my shirt in the background. Only sometimes. Now, it's something that I avoid doing because of that reason, but still, it's one of my favorite jerseys because of that. And I think that the Kachina, special place in my heart, one of my favorite jerseys ever. Number 2, we are almost done. Number 2 here is my Washington Capitals Reverse Retro. I think this is perfect. It's such a nice jersey. It's got Ovechkin on the back. Great secondary logo. I love the Screaming Eagle. I have a Capitals one. For some reason, as Ovechkin as the assistant captain. But regardless, it's still such a nice jersey. It's got the Adidas thing on here too, which is something that we won't see maybe ever again. I don't have a lot of Adidas in my collection. A lot of them are Fanatics, but you can tell that a lot of the ones that are ranked particularly higher, like this one's Adidas, this one's Adidas. There's a lot of Adidas jerseys that are ranked relatively high on this list, and the Capitals one's no stranger to that. And neither is number 1. Now, number 1, I think it's the 3rd straight year it has been number 1 in this collection, and it is still by far, and I tell the story every year, it is still by far one of my favorite jerseys of all time, Dallas Stars alternate. Now, the story behind this, in 2020, when I think it was around November, I would do news times. I don't do them anymore because I honestly don't have the time to create a news video every single day or every other day. I don't have the time for it. Now, I do upload every day. I've uploaded every day for over 400 days. But the problem with that is that I want to do it during the season, but I have school and I got schoolwork and I don't have time to write down news or make these highly quality news videos like I used to in COVID. But I'm going off track. But what I did when this jersey got announced, you can still see the video on the channel. I hated it. I hated this jersey with a passion. I hated this. I hated this jersey. And as the 21 shortened season went on, it grew on me. And I was like, yeah, I like this jersey a lot. I think it's cool. I finally got it in late 2021, and I think it's been first in every single collection video ever since. And it is by far my favorite. The story behind it is my favorite too. It's got Jamie Benn on the back. It's Adidas that makes it even better. The green and the black, it's perfect. Chef's kiss. It is just a perfect jersey. And with that being said, that concludes our 2024 jersey ranking video. 45 jerseys, if you include the ones in the back and the one that I'm wearing and all these right here. That is 45 jerseys ranked in the collection. Will there be new ones next year? Absolutely. Will I be doing this every single year? Absolutely. So, yeah, that is my jersey rankings. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Sorry for me second-guessing my counts sometimes. I did that a lot last year, but regardless, thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, subscribe down below. I really appreciate it. And, yeah, this is one of my favorite videos to do every single year, and I'm glad that I got to do it again. But regardless, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Adios.